Hello and welcome to episode 22 of our Midlands map. As we're sat, look at those two trains coming in at the same time. Perfect. We are sat looking at Birmingham New Street, where hopefully it will look a bit better by the end of the episode. I was going to say halfway through the episode, but that isn't going to happen, is it? Like the castle, that was supposed to take half an episode. No. So this is definitely not. We have our hands full today. Also, this is the first recording after a small milestone we got on our channel and for our community. That is 1,000 subscribers. Well over. It was 1,001 when I started recording. So a huge thank you to everyone. I'm still a little stunned that we got there. I mean, it's not just me, it's everyone. I don't want to go on about that too much though. We got a busy day or a busy hour ahead of us. Probably a bit longer for me. Some editing going to be involved, no doubt. There will be a small thank you video where I'll be explaining about the upcoming live stream. A few games to give away there. And I don't want to bog down this episode with thank yous and whatnot. We can have its own video for that. It will be a Transport Fever live stream though, so I will mention that. East Coast Main Line. Anyway, I said I wouldn't be talking about that, and I just kept going. Should we get on with today? It's gonna be crazy. This is starting to look busy though, and what's going to be good is when they continue through some of the trains. Some of them do terminate and turn round. However, a lot of them will continue out the other end, which we don't have at the moment. And that's what we're going to do first. I think what we should do is get down with the nitty-gritty. Let's bring up the UI. Here we are then. Birmingham New Street. Doesn't look very New Street. Kind of does. The shape. We are missing another through track, unfortunately. But this is where we have to make some compromises. These two are going to be the ones that split off and head down towards Five Ways, wherever that is. It's going to be down here somewhere. We might have to improvise there too. So we're going to have to first see how we're going to do this. You've got two tracks going to be going into a tunnel up here. We're probably going to need to get rid of that too. Let's dig us a hole, I think is the best bet. I feel like using this as the main two tracks is a good start. Try and figure out how much room we need to leave ourselves, and whether we need to dig some holes, which we probably are going to have to. So we'll take it back again, and we'll use this bit to flatten some terrain. Why did I think I could possibly get this done in an episode? It's probably gonna be about 1.5. That's what I'll realistically go with. Yeah, we're gonna have to lower all that manually. Not technically official, unless I do this. There we go. Now it's official. The first official post 1,000 sub episode. If we flatten this area down, we can always raise it again at a later date. Smooth it off a little bit, then we can get our flattening tool. Nope, or just click off it. Whichever works. Oh, there we go. Now we've got some room. Let's make us some room down here. We're going to need quite a bit, and this is why I said about compromising. Because to scale, we'd have to condense this junction quite a lot. Yeah, you guys are going to just have to go right now. Eventually you can come back, but you're going to make things difficult for me. There we go. Get rid of you. Do you know what's kind of cool about this? It looks like a building site right now. That I kind of like that. It does indeed look like a building site. We've gone too low. Look at that. I'm brilliant. We'll call that the foundations for the track. We do want all of this very flat. I kind of messed up the... This, according to Rail Map Online, is the South Junction. South Tunnel Junction. And this is the North Tunnel. And this is the North Tunnel Junction, and that's the South Tunnel. Not sure on that, but that's what they say. Seems a bit of a weird naming convention, but maybe you guys know why it's named that way. I tried looking it up to see if they were named anything different, and I just got my research wrong, but no, I can't see anything. Alright folks, we have a better base to work with. What we have down here is a signal box. It's a monstrosity made of, it looks like corrugated iron. Maybe we can put one of JK's signal boxes in there, just so we have one for New Street. I mean, it deserves one, right? Okay, this is going to be our tunnel line. We're going to need to make sure it's absolutely straight. We're going to run these off. There is a couple of triple switches, which we can't do. So again, we're going to have to improvise with that as well. There's going to be some diamonds. It really is going to get a bit crazy. Okay, we can bring this one back. I think we can join back in with that. This one pretty much does that. From what I can tell. I mean, we just have to get close. And then we can bring up the ground around it. I mean, that one's easy. It says. I believe we can go with this one. You got to remember, a lot of this is one way. And we do want to leave ourselves some room. And not... You can't get to every track, I don't think. Just going to have to kind of wing it, really. Lots of diamonds. Yeah, that can probably work. See, I'm looking at the layout, and it's fine. Until you have to put it all together at our scale, which is about 1/5 what it should be. Then it starts to get a bit tricky. Not that we're going to be defeated, of course. We can do it our own way. Now this, I believe we have to go across there. Ideally. Oh, that's our first... There. That's our first triple junction. That's unfortunate. So what we're going to do is try and come out over it. Like that. To the side. Okay, this might work. We'll try and do that. Which will then give us some of these. Which we need. Right, that kind of works. I don't mind that. We're just going to have loads of these slip switches. That's the best way I can see us achieving this. This one can go around like that too. Some of them are probably not required, but we'll run with it. And then we can go from here. Not like that though. We can go from here to there. Goodness, it's already getting a bit full, isn't it? And we can go maybe to there. Yes. I mean, it's kind of working. So that's all of that. It does have things like this going on. So we can do stuff like that. I feel like something like... No, we already do that. We need to go the other way, don't we? Well, no, we do that down here. There is another one, though. We should really be looking more north, otherwise I'm going to confuse myself. Maybe like that. Well, that just mirrors that. But, give us more options. Yeah, let's give us a few more options where possible. There we go. Hey, just think. We've also... we've also got to put a roof on this. And some retaining walls. Yes. Totally gonna work. We've got this. Guaranteed. Oh, that's silly. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Actually, these two? Do we need to get over to those two? Of course we do. Well, only one. Oddly. Maybe we can come out of here to get over to that. Okay. So if that works, that's good. But do these connect? Oh. Does that connect? Yes. Does that connect? Yes. Well. Oh, it's always one, isn't it? Surely you can go in there. Do you know what I'm tempted to do? Make this work. No. Yeah. What I'm tempted to do is build a road instead of rail track. That'll do us. That's perfect. No, you might see what I'm about to do here. That's what I'm tempted with, because this could then possibly hook into there. Could do. Oh, yes. Yep. This works. Can we go there? That's close. How far back can we go? Like there. I think we're pushing it a bit there. Perhaps we have some... Do we have any any slip switches we can... There's one. Maybe? Do you think that about covers everything for that? This is going to come in just before the tunnel. And we got this one. Where we kind of go round like that. And like that. And we're going to be quite aggressive. And that is the one that's going to... This one is going to 5 ways. This is continuing up to Wolverhampton Way. I kind of like that so far. The only downside I've got now is we can't get across to the other side from here, which you, according to this, we need to. We need to at least get to here. Ah. That could be a problem. Can we do it like through there? I didn't think so. There's too many junctions going on. I don't want to give up though. Maybe we can get rid of these. Actually, let's think about this. Get rid of those first, because we need to concentrate on getting over there as well as everything else. And we can utilize slip switches then, hopefully. Okay, so we don't need that there. If we do that, that gives us more options. Now, can this now... Ooh, we can go there. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. But we're going to give it a go. Unfortunately, this is not a... These are diamonds. That's a little awkward. But might work. Because it's... I mean, we don't have much room, do we? Let's face it. I would have preferred for those to be slip switches, to be honest. We could take this back a bit to give us a better angle there. And that might give us the switch. It gives us one. I prefer 2. We can do it. We can make an extra switch here. Because, I mean, that was almost right. Let's come a bit further out. Because we're going to have to come in with this anyway. So let's do these first. Alright, we've got snap. And we're flat. We're almost into tunnel territory. So if we go from there, we need that to go across. Need to make sure this does its thing. If we do that, then we can follow this round a bit better. Maybe not quite as aggressive, which gives us more room. Ah, that might be better. So the first part of this episode is going to be a junction. And how long did it take me to do Coventry? We go like that. That's definitely a thing. As long as we can long as we can connect these two up, we should bring these out more. Let's do that. This is just going to scoot round really aggressively, far more aggressively what it's like in real life. But that's kind of looking like it should work now. Then you can go possibly like that. And like that. Okay. That's going to be a switch, isn't it? Then we might be able to come round up to there, perhaps. We go into the middle. That gives us one here and one there. That about does it. Anybody else confused? Not just me? I am kind of regretting some of this. But I think we can do it. This is where triple switches would come in really handy. Like very handy, like here for instance. But we don't have to go. We could do that, in fact. That sort of works. As long as that goes in there. And risking it, but can we? Oh, really? Were you just going to go and sit in there? Amazing. I don't know how that worked, but you did. Goodness me. Really? We can have that there. I do like that. Beautiful. Another one there. I think we've covered about every base there, and it looks about as terrible as the real thing. So that's perfect. Yes, and we go down to 2 tracks. There we go, guys. We could probably do something here too. Just going the other way. I don't think we need to, but we'll do it. And if we're going to get silly adventurous, there is a kind of a terminating platform here. Coming out like this. Oh, what we got there? Beautiful, a ship. No, thank you. So if we do this and come out, great. We're not going to have the actual platform in, but it is there, and I'm thinking we can have the signal box right there. Right. There we go, guys. I would call that a success, I think. I mean, that's 4 tracks goes into about all of it. Pretty much all of it, given the switches here. I want to pause that a second. Yes. I can't believe that actually went in. I am super happy about that. Now it's going to be a super official. There we go. I love that. That turned out better than I thought. I should save it as well. Now we're going to go under most of this. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. We might need to come up, but I don't want to do it just yet. I want to get our tunnel in. Going to be a branching tunnel. Oh, come on, don't be a silly sausage. You can absolutely do that. You know that. There you go. Obviously, coming the other way makes that work perfectly. Never sure about that, to be honest. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, you figured it out again, so good on you, game. Good on you. This is going to be aggressive and flat for now. That's aggressive. Can you be more aggressive? No, what are we connected with here? There we go. You just not hook. What are you doing? Maybe, oh, do you know what? Maybe we should start with the inside one. And if you were yelling at the screen, good for you, because I deserved it. Okay, what are you doing now? It doesn't like this, does it? The greatest. What are you making there? You got miles to go. Are we actually making tunnels here? Turn this off a second. There's no reason for that. There is absolutely no reason for that. The fact we're stumbling over on a tunnel is a bit worrying. Maybe we should concentrate on a little bit more of an angle. There we go. Surely that's the kiddie. Perfect. I love that. This, we're going to keep going that way under the town. Eventually we'll start raising up, no doubt. It's a bit low, but it might work. It definitely is low. I like it. We've got some room for a bridge here, possibly. There's a bit of a road thing going on. Now, how high do we want this? I guess we want it that high. So if we just come across like that, that looks about right. I'll take that. It kind of goes up still, but I'd prefer it if it didn't and it was all flat. Okay, we do have a kind of a road here. What I would like to do though is build some sort of wall and stop them from actually building this side. So can we do this? Yep, you snap onto there. Beautiful. That's going to stop us. That's going to stop the AI, I should say, not us. I don't want to be stopping us. That's going to stop the AI building that side and ruining New Street. This, then, we can cover, you see, with some brickwork. I like the sound of that. All this isn't going to be flat. Well, I'd really like to put the signal box in kind of there. Can we do it? Sure we can. Where's your signal box, Mr. JK? I know you're here somewhere. Is that it? There it is. Obviously, it's going to be absolutely massive. So let's go with the biggest. Oh, yes. And remember, not the actual signal box. We're just going to put one in. Because why not? I think that kind of works. But I would like it over there. No, get it in close because we have to make a wall. GWR or LNER or ooh, green? Green kind of works. I like that. I mean, there's LMS too. I kind of like this. Green. We can always change it, guys, if any of those actually operate around here. Platform's brilliant. I kind of like that idea. What do you think? I kind of like having a signal box there. It's going to have a bit of a wall. The actual signal box that is here is huge. It's like 3 or 4 stories tall. So in comparison, this is actually quite small. We have a good start. We have the tunnel, the junction, another junction. Do you think we've nailed it? I'm kind of happy. The question is, will we? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start already. I'm going to lay some signal boxes in. That'll teach you. So what next? We need a straight line. We need this to curve round. And avoid the signal box. And that will be our retaining wall for that side. So I think we can do that. We kind of want to be flat. There we go. We don't want to go in like that though. Now what I'm thinking is using this outside one eventually to build the wall. The retaining wall that hides all of our work that we're about to do. So we want it We really want it on a quite a gentle slope around. Yes, that kind of works. And then heading in through the tunnel. Yeah, we can do that. We don't want it too aggressive, otherwise our wall's going to look a bit weird. But I want to leave this here, so that when we terraform this side, we've got a place for our bridge to put its first foot down, and then go straight across, similar to how we did in Coventry. I still can't believe we got this junction in. I'm going to be down with that. This side here is going to come up. And I'm not sure what we're doing with this tram thing. Do you know, we could have another road that comes around the... Oh, actually, this road could come around this way. That works too. Can we do that? I would love to be able to do that. But, we might be pushing it a little bit. I want this. Oh, we can. Well. Okay. Because I would kind of like it to go up a touch. Will this give us the height we need if we continue like a smooth upward gradient from the station there? Oh, that'll be beautiful. Alright. Right. This is possibly gonna be a thing. What I'm thinking, we've got the A38 somewhere, I believe it is. Going kind of like this. Well, it's actually more aggressive. It kind of goes down like that. But we have a whole bunch of streets around here. As you can see, things have appeared. A few technical glitches. Let's just say that Transport Fever thinks my plans for what was a boring New Street are a little bit ambitious. However, we have a crossroads there. Anybody who knows New Street, this works. What I've done is I've put these in so we can kind of mask everything and bring it a little lower. This is the way round I think we should go. We kind of have the wall thing going along, and this is roughly just here. Is roughly where we're going to build our cover up to about that point there. The question is, will it work? I don't know yet. I thought we'd do that together. So, in true Coventry fashion, we're going to try and make this work. We need it to snap. The question is, do we have enough room? I don't know. Well, that doesn't work, so that's a little unfortunate. But can we find anywhere where it will snap after all this? I think we've got a problem in that you're trying to connect to our road there. There's only one thing for this. Oh, I saw it. Did you see it just then, guys? There. Ooh, go on. Right. There's a little bit just there. That might do us. I mean, I'd prefer to go all the way across, ideally. But I think we're really pushing it, doing that. It doesn't help that it's not straight, but that is pushing it. It would be nice, though, because we could create something. Possibly. I don't know what it's actually colliding with. We could maybe delete this back a second and see if that has any effect. You know this might crash a few times. And I'd prefer to get it going straight. See, we're gonna struggle with this. This is where it all falls down. Oh my word. Was it? Well, we can go a bit further. There. I saw it. Go on, get over there. Alright, well, I've saved it. Can we do this? Is this actually going to be a thing? I really hope so. Like, are you just going to work? No. Not perfectly, but... Ooh, kinda. Go further. Alright. I don't care how far we take it back. Really don't. We can, See, what I'd like to do is make this a real bridge. A real cover section with a bridge going over the top. Just so you know, guys, once you put this in, you're kind of stuck with it. Because trying to delete it, you get this problem. Yeah, you're not... Well, you can remove some of them. Yeah, we're kind of... once we do this, we're kind of settling for that. As it... Oh, this is nerve-wracking, to say the very least. Alright, go up to there. Can we do this? I'd love to do it. I know this isn't right. We're going to have to improvise because it's a... The actual connection to the street would be up here. It's not down at the bottom like this. However, like I said at the beginning, this is literally where we improvise. And that's bad news. That is bad news. Perhaps we can find a way under? I highly doubt it, but might have to rethink that. Because we really need the tram line in there. Do we get rid of this? Up to here? I mean, if we can. I mean, we have the platform to move off there. The other option would be to actually put it underground. See, now we can't get rid of that. This is terrible news. This is what you get for trying to be clever. Yeah, and now we're stuck with this, you see. This is what I was saying. You kind of get stuck with it. Is that going to be our first reload? We should have only gone up to there. I don't know how to deal with it either. I mean, that's an option. Building a straight line across there. Well, straight-ish. And only having partial bridges. But we're only going that far. Where would we be going from? Just here. If we go from that side. Oh yeah, you're not going to like that, are you? You're kind of a bit wobbly. I like what it did there, though. That was amazing. Okay, you have to connect to here. Or we come out and guesstimate. This is tricky. No one said it was going to be easy. Oh, not if we do that. And it is definitely not easy. Oh. Well, I don't like it curving like that, but it does add a bit to it, doesn't it? So we can kind of go from there. Oh, okay. Well, that gives us an outline of what we've got to work with. Don't snap to the bottom. You were doing great, and then you decided to do something a bit weird. That is not where you need to go. You need to go up here. There. That is about straight. Do you know what? Take that. Well, we got the kind of outline for our cover here. The question is, can we turn it into something cool? It is super risky. I mean, you're not going across that way, are you, really? But perhaps we can do something? Alright. I mean, it's a little upsetting that it keeps connecting to the one right below it. But how normal is this? It's not, is it, at all? No, you just don't do this in Transport Fever. There's no real reason for doing it either. Stop connecting to weird stuff. You need to just go over like that. I saw you. There you go. We're going to make you work, whether you want to or not. Well, we don't need to connect to this side. I would like this side so that we can do something funky with it. We're kind of stuck, though, with that sticky out bit. Although, if we do the same thing like here, maybe we can cut it down. Don't do that. Maybe if we do it like that, delete that, then we can get... Ooh, okay. Tricky, but doable. This is totally not how you play the game. Alright, so what happens if we... Oh, yeah, so... Did you see the too much slope? Among other things, there's too much slope, that's for sure. I'm not giving up. That's not what we were... Well, I mean, there are stations that might have a lovely bowing structure. Oh, you see, now we're struggling. Now we're really struggling. Oh, I saw a bit. Come on. I saw... There. Do it. We can fill in gaps as long as we can kind of get bits and bobs here and there. Have an empty bit, right? I don't know how it will work. What I'd really like is if it went straight every time. Yep. This isn't going to crash at all, is it? Do you know, we're almost there. It kind of is doing it. We're just struggling a bit. Oh, did we get it? Why didn't you do that earlier? I don't understand you sometimes. Transport fever, you're just trolling. You really are. I really wish we could get rid of that bit. That's for sure. You go there then. And we... Yes. We can sort of get rid of some of that. I don't like what you've kind of done there, but... What a mess this... Oh, there we go. There you go. Can we get rid of you now? Beautiful. Yeah, we've got some problems. It's fine. Get rid of that. Alright. I mean... Yes and no. But we're not going to see what's underneath, are we? What we need to make sure is... Our little tram line almost works. We just follow the road up. Make sure we've got electric. Then we go around like... You're beautiful. Yes. I mean, this could work. This could work. We're not out yet. This is seriously going to have major editing involved. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and we got those back in. This is where we're up to. A long way to go. Now, in real time, that took me 15 minutes. How much I managed to get that down for you, I don't know. But it's... I hope it's not going to... Oh, dear, oh dear. See, I'm not saving this because I'm not entirely convinced it's the way to go. I mean, I want it to be. But I'm just not sure. I'm not utterly convinced about it. Just too much of a bridge, I think. I think we've gone a bridge too far. Yeah. Never say that on my channel. Can we just go with a gap? I mean, that would be nice too. If we can... Yeah. If we can kind of... Stop that, will you? Just why would you do that? I don't think this is a good idea, but we might be stuck with it. We're not stuck with it. Alright, get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of it. Maybe we can work with that. I don't know whether these are straight, you see. Oh, I'm going to be fighting with this all day. There are easier ways to do this. Surely. Alright. Well. No, you see, you don't want to. Oh, you do want to. Alright. Okay, we can fill in that gap. We've given ourselves another gap. See, we can do something with this bit completely. We can, like, delete them afterwards as long as we can get these parts across. Could we go from here, maybe? Every time I come out of there, I panic. I would really like you to not do that. Oh, come on. You've been over there before. Let's go in the middle. Go all the way... Yes, but not like that. Got to come out and head off absolutely straight. You kind of want to work, don't you? You kind of want to work. Alright. We got a bit further. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. I don't know how much footage I'm actually going to get out of this, guys. We're gonna that's as far as I've got in 20 minutes. Oh, good night. This is going to be Oh, okay. I mean, the more we can get in, the better. That's all I'm going to say on that. If we can just get them in. This is almost the best idea I've ever had. But it's closer to not a good idea at all. Should we just bring this out if possible? Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Now do we have something to go and hang on to? Don't mind. Go on. Don't do it. Don't snap to that. Come on. Snap to this. Why? Why? Oh, stop it. Stop. There. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm trying to do. It is like, yeah, we do know what you're trying to do, and it's a silly idea. It's not a silly idea. I want a proper looking New Street game. And there's only one way we're achieving that, and that's this way. I guess if we can get one right in there and going out straight. Going out straight. No. Why would you attach to the station? Tracks. Because you can't do that anyway. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now use more proper bridge. How do you do it sometimes and not others? Please let me know. Yes! That's what you should do. Stop it. Stop! You don't want to make my day a good one. You want to be a pain in the bajoobies. Alright, this is getting quite tricky now. I am having a nightmare trying to get these in. All to get a roof on Birmingham. Is that one even straight? Who knows at this point. Oh, get in. Take it. Oh, and they're straight. Look at that. Okay, we still need more. This might take me the best part of a day to edit, I think. So then, guys, recording-wise, I don't know how much footage I've actually got that's usable. But I will tell you, this is about 3 hours in now. No, 2 hours. Sorry, not 3. 2 hours in. And the majority of that... Here we go, though. Look. I saved you from seeing what I was seeing. I've lost count. But there must have been too much slope and collision and unable to whatever it says. All the red things that nobody likes. I have lost count. I'm exhausted. But I think we can do it. We have enough there to put a roof over. Is it? Over our New Street. We're obviously gonna use our imagination a touch. But if we can get it feeling right, I like it. I mean, this isn't it. This is definitely not it. What we're going to do now is we're going to do this bit first. And so you can get an idea about what's going through my imagination. And I want to see this start to look like something. Because it doesn't at the moment. And we go with our flat thing here and make it as huge as possible. This is where it all falls down and I cry. There we go. That's a good start. I like that. We need that hanging over the edge. It's obviously going to be concrete. And we're just going to run with it now. We're going to go -5. And how low does that take us? Oh, do you know what? That's not low enough. -5 is as far down as we can go. Let's have a look at this. But not -5. How thick is that exactly? Oh, it's way too big. Or is it? Oh, that could speed things up. Would you accept that? Might need your input on this. I mean, right? If we let's just put it across for now. I know it's a bit plain, but it's kind of what goes on. Because that would pretty much represent the entire building. You know, I like it. I kind of like it. That's a nice texture too. That could represent the buildings. We could do some stuff on top. We can't do anything underneath. I know it's a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Lazy. But I'm kind of tempted to take it. Because it gives us a little bit on top, a little bit or a lot underneath, which is what we needed. And there are things we can do at the sides as well. We're not going to be able to get my road idea in. However, getting this in at all is making me a bit excited, to be fair. That won't reach. We can use track center. Yes, we can use track center. So if we go from here, I absolutely love it. How's it go across here? Oh, look at that. Oh, go all the way. Just go. All the way across. Be beautiful. Well, for this bit, we can get away with it because we don't mind about flashes or anything on top. And it doesn't really flash that much to care. Don't really want to come across that close. We'll do something here. Now, can we do the same here? I think we can. I'd rather stick over a bit. Oh, you're beautiful, New Street. You actually got a cover on. Question is it making shadows underneath? I don't want to look. I don't want my heart to be broken. We can do more detailing on it. That's for sure. I'll settle for a massive concrete structure over the top. In fact, those ones at the end, we don't need. We need those to be something else. These here need to go all the way down. They need to be something else. We'll work on that. That's too close. I don't like it that close. Track center. Let's do a bit of track center. See if we can get a bit better over here. That better? There, you see that? Doesn't quite. Yeah, that's almost perfect. Let's go more along here. Oh, I hope this looks good underneath. I think we got the right height though, and I definitely feel like the depth works. Okay, we need to fiddle with this again. Get that working. Oh, these are not quite straight, are they? So we need to go with the furthest in up here. We're going the wrong way there, probably. I don't know which way round we need this. E. Oh, that's closer. F. Oh, there we go. We just want to kiss at the end there. There, that'll do it. We're going to start coming in because we've got a bit of a weird angle. But it's not perfectly straight either. So, like I said, we're still going to need to tidy up the edges. Beautiful. And then at the end here, we'll have some overlap. Some overhang, I should say. I think that's about as good as we're getting underneath, though. Do we want to go lower? Because we could, technically, special floor height's 10. You go 1, and then adjust it like that. Oh, do you know what? That's better, isn't it? Don't worry, I will not make you sit through this, but I was just giving you an idea. I don't know how low it is. I feel like having a bit of breathing space is possibly a thing. It might be on top of these canopies, though. Which might work. How low is that? Could we go with that instead? Or should we just have the entrance like that? We could have it like that. Is that any better? Or is that too low? I kind of like this varied texture and then a bit of a ceiling going on. And then what happens if we do the same this side? As long as we don't take out the tram stop over there. I mean, this is as far as we can go, apparently. There we go. Oh, it's close, but... oh, wow, it actually works. Okay. That gives it some variety. I kind of like that. Oh, yeah. And then when you go under... Oh, that's beautiful. Is that more reminiscent of New Street? I don't like the Z order stuff. It's fine if you look that way. Only look at New Street this way. I'm not keen on the shadows, but I am keen on everything else. Now, this bit here, I was thinking brick wall. That's kind of nice. How about this? That's kind of nice. Pretty much down with that. Obviously, we need to go all the way to the floor for these side bits. So, if we go variant, that puts us like all the way under. Do we have the width? We've got maximum width and everything. We can go higher now, though. That's for sure. We really want to go above the station. Which means we zero that, put that on there. We don't want it the same height, we want it to go above. Kind of. I mean, it's a bit high. But I kind of like it. It's a bit high, though. But does it work? That's the question. I think it works. I'm going with it, guys. We're going with it. Let's just put it in and see what happens. I've been thinking about this for weeks. See, on this side, it works. That's about the right height. It's just a brick wall. It should be like shop fronts and stuff, but kind of like that. How does it look underneath? Now you see, underneath it absolutely works. That's beautiful. No, I'm going to say that's a win. I will kind of take that. It's kind of looking Birmingham New Street. We're not finished by a long way. So in the comments below, not in the comments, well, do leave a comment on how it's progressing. I told you we won't get it done in an episode. What I do want to know, however, is I'm going to leave a vote up. Do you guys want to see me? Do you guys want to see the rest of this detailed? Or before Sunday's episode, should I go away and wave my magic wand and finish off the sort of bridge area and stuff? It's up to you. I mean, we've got the hardest bit done, which was trying to get everything across so that we had a platform to work from. This needs to be, this will all be tidied up. This here will be the connecting wall of some sort. So this will indeed come all the way out. And we'll probably go for the same brick down there as though they're shop fronts. We are definitely going to need to go all the way to the floor there somehow. Boy, that was a mission. Here, if you're wondering, might as well show you while we're messing about. We hook onto there, you see. I don't know what the actual height is we need, but not that. We make a bridge section here, like a concrete. We want concrete. Just to give you an idea what we're doing. There's a... No, not that concrete. I know which concrete. This one. We'll have that for this bridge. So we're kind of doing this. Going all the way. I mean, it's going to be tricky. Let's just put it in normal and see where we stand. Well, that's perfect for the road. I kind of like that. And it gives us more of a bridge. So it's kind of exaggerated. We'll probably need shorter sections to get the curvature right. Look the other way, it'll be easier. Oh, or not. Or we can fluke it. Whichever. Like that. So when you look underneath, we've actually got a bridge, you see. Oh, it comes through the road. Oh, you terrible... You come through the road unless you're at this angle. Only ever look at it at this angle. We'll have a concrete road. You get the idea. I'll sort the height out and everything. And this section will be raised up. We'll take it lower. So it's not quite that low, but similar. We'll probably come down quite a bit. We've got some tidying up to do around here as well. We could maybe use this to do that. I tell you what, that turned out better than I thought it would. We're mimicking buildings on top is what we're doing. There's actually a parking area and stuff. One day, guys. One day we'll have the tools we need to do some real cool recreations. Let's just put some finishing touches down here. I would like to do that. Because you don't go and do all that work on top. Not that. We want this. Here we go. We want this stuff. See, it's not going to be all grass down here. It's going to be this stuff. Which straight away makes it look better. Same along here. We can just kind of go across like that. So it's not grass down here. Will we have to do some other stuff down here? Probably. Oh, I love it though. Oh, see what it's done now? The shadows. That's beautiful. Let's not get carried away then. We need to pick a train that's coming into New Street. And just to get a rough idea of how it's looking. Of course, everybody is leaving New Street. So that's how we're going to end it. It's either going to be super... Oh, you're going in. You're beautiful. That has been... episode. You can see New Street in the background. Distracted. Let's turn that off a second. Look. You can see New Street in the background. And when the buildings build up near around... Oh, it'll be amazing. I actually have a little bit of an excitement now. I like that a lot. Oh, there's another train going in there. Maybe we'll just get straight on, right? Go straight in. Well, this one isn't going to take long, is it? Or do we stop here? Oh, you stop there. Oh, but I want to see all of that. Grand, just choose one. They've watched you fiddle around with too much slope for about an hour. So then, guys, we're getting on board this chap and we're going to head into Birmingham New Street. And I'll leave it to you. I'll get the mouse out of the way. Unpause it. Hope you enjoyed that. We're first going to stop at Adderley Park, which I wish we would have put as a sunken station. But open cut station, I should say. We'll take it. Hopefully the game does not crash before we get to New Street. And on we go. Now we're on to see how we look. I will put a vote up. You'll see that, the little eye in the corner that normally points to the playlist. That will have a vote for you. Do you want to see me finish off the detailing? Should we do it together? Or should I quickly do that? Quickly, air quotes there. Look at how beautiful that looks. Quickly do that before episode 23, which will be Sundays. Thank you video to keep an eye out for. That will be coming up shortly. In there I will give you more information about the live stream. So, exhausted. Worth it? Only you can tell me that. And until next time, take care.